Good morning. I got a phone call this morning from John Strockbeck, and John wasn't able to be here today, but he sent me by proxy his minutes for David and I so that we could take up his time in speaking, because we knew that there was extra time, right? The President's giving me this very serious look here. So I'll stick to the script, as they say. First of all, I'd like to begin by first thanking our Heavenly Father for this beautiful homecoming weekend that He has blessed us with here today at Marietta College, and for His saving grace. I'm sure David Reese, who will follow me later, will acknowledge just how fortunate and blessed we both are as individuals. It's a mutual desire that we share to give back to Marietta College, as we call it, a servant's heart to sow back. Thank you for those that thought enough of our little project we call the Pioneer Challenge to recognize us for our service work for these past 5 years. David and I may be the face or voice of the Pioneer Challenge, but we could not possibly have accomplished what we have without our committee members. Without the help and efforts of my sister Carol Kingzett and staff at the golf course, or the organizational skills and ideas from John Stansfield and Michael Dugan, who round out our committee, this event simply would not take place. Thank you for my dear friend David, your tireless efforts in helping support this endeavor, and for your encouragement, which keeps us going on. As a child growing up, we learned to emulate our heroes in life for those we have deep respect for. I didn't have to look too hard for someone to copy. I had both grandparents and parents who both continually give back to the community in more ways than time allows me to share with you today. My father attended Hiram College, where he played 3 sports, was a Hall of Fame inductee, participated on the Board of Trustees, and was involved in many, many projects that benefited the athletic department at Hiram College. So my service work here at Marietta College is just following in my father's footsteps and doing what I saw him do. I would also like to thank my #1 sports supporter, my mother, Gwen Kingzett, who missed very few athletic contests in 4 years here at Marietta College. Thank you also to my lovely wife, Debbie, who is here with me today. She is the Pioneer Challenge Graphic Arts Department and our head computer consultant for communications. She is extremely patient when we get down to the T-minus 30-day period prior to the event, when the event becomes Bill's full-time job. She often has to pick up the other areas of the business that I let go. Thank you, honey, for all your help. I had the opportunity to read David's speech beforehand, so I'm not going to try and duplicate all of his list by name. He's done a very good job, and I'm glad that I get to go first on this trip. But thank you to all those alumni in the Office of Alumni Relations for your tireless efforts in keeping us organized in our task that we commit to every year. Thank you to all our friends and teammates who have supported the event over the years with their sponsorship monies and also by their attendance. Last year we had over 60 different sponsors for our event. Thank you, Brenda and Dave Rickey, specifically, who have annually been one of our event sponsors. Our friend in soccer cohort, Ken Rickvolsky, for not only his financial support, but also for putting together an amazing annual promotional event video. This year, the video had over 3,000 views promoting the Pioneer Challenge. If you haven't had a chance to get a feel for what our event is all about, check out our promotional video that Ken so graciously put together. It's not only enjoyable, but it's pretty humorous at the same time. But the Pioneer Challenge is far more than just a single-day golf fundraising event. It is actually a 2-day mini reunion for all Marietta College alumni that takes place the 3rd week in June. This year's event will be held on June 21st and 22nd in Meadville, PA. People travel from all parts of the country to attend the event. This year's list of attendees came from California, Texas, Florida, South Carolina, Michigan, Washington, D.C., New Jersey, New York, and other parts of the country. The attendees come back to reconnect with old friends, many whom they haven't seen in many, many years, many since graduation, and many that have simply lost contact with Marietta College. Individuals participate for any of Marietta College's sports program and earn points for their attendance, their donations, their golf skills, and then finally the actual golf tournament itself. Points are tallied to determine the final winner of the Pioneer Challenge. It's a fun format that is enjoyed by both male and female golfer and non-golfer alike. Last year we had over 90 people in attendance, and we anticipate breaking records this year as well. So mark your calendars, June 21st and 22nd, for attending the Pioneer Challenge this year in Meadville, Pennsylvania. It will be an event you won't soon forget, and we promise to have you back to your family in time for the weekend. Thank you finally again for this honor, and especially for Liz Tribett, whose name appears on this award, and her family for the personal legacy that she left supporting Marietta College alumni. Thank you.